Hey Cancer, and welcome to your May 2022 reading. Thank you so much for being here. I just want to hop right in and get to the cards for May 2022. All right, Cancer, let's have a look. The star. So the first energy I'm getting is wish upon a star. There is so much destiny at play. There is so much destiny at play in your life right now where you may not see it yet. You may not even believe it yet, but there is a higher plan, a divine plan at work, working miracles in your life as we speak. What beautiful energy. I'm literally getting goosebumps already, Cancer. You have the Seven of Wands, which talks about spiritual protection and definitely talks about the fact that you are on the right path. Even if you think right now you've made mistakes or life isn't working out the way you want it to, or there's been setbacks, believe me, this Seven of Wands and Star card is confirmation that you are exactly where you need to be on your path in your journey. You are absolutely 100% divinely protected, divinely guided right now. I am feeling your ancestors, spirit guides, allies so strongly right now. Seven of Swords, very interesting because I saw in your challenge that you have this club card, and this talks about someone trying to make you do something against your will. But you also got the arrow, which talks about you being on the right path regarding an aspect of your life. And I wanted to point that out because Cancer, with the Seven of Swords, it's like this could be an energy around you or a disbelief within you or an insecurity within you telling you that you're not good enough, or this path where you're being divinely guided is not for you. You could be downplaying it or mistrusting the guidance that you are receiving. You are absolutely 100% on the right path, and I'm getting this message that you need to trust and you need to believe. And maybe you need to reconnect with that higher power that is surrounding you. And talk about higher power. I remember your overall energy is the higher power and the TikTok card. So everything that is going on in your life right now is being orchestrated in such a way that is unique to your human design. It's unique to your life path. It's unique to your purpose and your destiny. So there's this need to trust in that. Usually I'd wait to show these cards, but I wanted you to have that. Okay, you have Three of Pentacles, which talks about working towards something. It could also talk about a collaboration. Three of Pentacles and working alongside others. So you could be working towards building a career or even a business, finding, and attracting the right employees, or if you're self-employed, maybe this talks about needing like harmony in the home, like having the people around you understand that you are embarking on some major life changes right now, and it's going to require your focus and attention. The Empress talks about devotion and dedication to this plan and see it through to the end. There's something about an incubation here. Look at that Seven of Wands. There's a bubble surrounding you and this project, and there's something about it that needs protecting. It needs your nourishment. It needs your time and your energy. A goal, a wish, a calling is just a calling or a wish if we don't do the work that's necessary to complete or to show up to that vocation. Five of Swords is being in the head. Look how that's right underneath the Seven of Swords, being all up in your head, confused. Which way do I take this? How do I take this? There's something about needing to call upon your your spirit guides right now for answers. This is a time, or this is a month, where those answers will start to show up in more ways than one, through symbolisms, through messages, through these inner inklings. And it's so important to pay attention to them. Page of Swords. You could just be embarking on something, or crossing the line, finishing a project, or starting a new project right now. And it needs your mind focus, your mental focus, but not these intrusive thoughts that I keep seeing showing up in the readings in one way or the other. These air cards, these sword cards that are more, negative in nature. This is about playing mind games with ourselves and allowing, those intrusive, anxious, fearful thoughts to creep in and settle in. You may need to cross that bridge and say, you know what? I'm not allowing this to get the best of me. Right? Staying truthful as the Empress and honoring your divinity and honoring what it is you're trying to do and create and manifest in your life is going to be so important. I spoke about that angelic support and guidance, and here it is with the Temperance. That is my angelic card. If you don't believe in angels, it is that force, that source, that higher power right here, the invisible, or maybe some of you can see these orbs or these spirits, but nonetheless, they are present, they are surrounding you and any projects, any relationships that you embark on right now. Ace of Swords is truth. And so always working and operating from integrity, honesty is the best way out and the best way through things, cutting the BS. Ace of Swords is also maybe a mental shift that is more positive. You could be listening to maybe positive affirmations that fill your mind, nourish your soul with these high vibrational messages like, I am successful, I can do it, my life is easy, success comes easy to me, love comes easy to me. Whatever the affirmation is, you could be listening to that on repeat, so it really just settles in there, really just nestles in and starts to create miracles. Those affirmations work. When I listen to them, wow, do they create miracles. And sometimes it's like we listen to it for a short period of time and then we get some good things happening and then we stop listening, or we stop scripting or writing. It's almost like you need to have this practice ongoing to avoid or omit, cancel out these negative thoughts creeping in, okay? So let's take a look at your other cards. I already showed you your overall theme, which was the higher power and TikTok card. These cards came out together. You could even be starting a TikTok or something, and that really expands or blossoms or grows for you. For others of you, this could be a business plan or a business idea or a relationship, something happening in divine timing. Let me go ahead and show you your archetype for the month. Crow Spirit. This talks about co-creation with the divine. You have that showing up in several messages here so far. Co-creating with the divine, needing maybe that additional support. Sometimes, when we try to do things alone, when we try to do things all ourselves, we don't get very far. But when we invite the divine in, when we invite spirit in, our co-creator in, that's when we can perform magic, miracles, manifestations, birthing of something, giving life to something. Okay, let me show you your spirit messages. You got Journey by Moonlight and Desert Passage that came through. And this card talks about believing in the magic, believing in the wonder. Okay, the veil is very thin right now with this card. There's some powerful energy going on with the eclipse season, by the way. I haven't really touched upon it in my readings. But this eclipse season will be powerful and transformational. And so some things could be exiting your life and some new things could be coming in. And we want to trust whatever leaves is meant to leave and whatever comes in is meant to come in. Desert Passage talks about the fact that you have, your spiritual guides, allies, and angels surrounding you right now. And even if it seems that life is barren or life is dry or nothing is happening, nothing is going in your favor, beneath all of that, this card talks about your life is transforming and there's a higher and greater plan. And we see that here. We see that with this beautiful star card, my favorite card of destiny. I'm telling you, when I pull this card, miracles start showing up in more ways than one. And it's like things start to align. Okay. So what beautiful energy for Cancer. I have a love pull as well, which it's just a quick message, and you got the Ghost card. So typically from this deck, this Ghost card talks about someone from the past reappearing. Now, we don't want to I don't want to leave you on that note, like someone from the past is reappearing, how old and outdated of a message, but you did get the Ghost card. And for you, Cancer, I'm going to just open this up a little bit. What is this ghost energy in Cancer's love life? What do we need to know about it? This card wanted to come through. Ace of Swords. So it could talk about communication, or it could actually talk about maybe you needing or having severed ties with someone. Oh my goodness, I'm looking at the bottom of the deck and it's the Three of Swords. Maybe you had to sever ties with somebody, or someone did this to you, someone ghosted you, and you could have taken it like a shame, like an embarrassment, like a complete loss, like a complete failure. Like, why did this person leave me, abandon me, lie to me, kind of desert me, leave me isolated, leave me alone when things maybe were going smoothly. I'm seeing by the looks of your reading and the sense that I'm getting that everything happened for a reason. I know you may not want to hear this now. You may not want to hear this now because you could be in the thick of it. Okay, with that Three of Swords, hopefully maybe this is old and you've already healed, but maybe this is just spirit confirmation coming in, like there's something better. There's something better, and it's only in divine timing that you'll start to see this showing up, not only in your love life but in other areas. I'm seeing more. There's more to life. There's more out there. There's better experiences available to you. That was nothing in comparison to what you will start attracting in or what's being activated into your life right now. So I want you to know that. I hope it gives you a sense of maybe validation or hope for the future, especially when it comes to love. So Cancer, I'm going to leave you on that note. Take care, Cancer. Have a beautiful month.